Titus County 911, what's your emergency?
I have a home invasion. My niece is tied up.
She's tied up.
She is tied up and gagged. I am untying her. I can't get to the door.
What is the victim's name?
Samantha Wohlford. She's saying that they hit her husband in the face about 5 times and drug him out.
On the 20th of February 2015, police were dispatched to a home in Titus County, Texas, where there had been reports of a break-in. When they got there, they were met with a distressed woman who claimed her husband had been kidnapped. Let's get into the story of Ernie Ibarra Jr.
So walk me through what happened.
I don't honestly know what happened.
Okay.
I was in bed asleep,
Okay.
and we heard a noise, and the second I was able to open my eyes, somebody grabbed me and jerked me out of the bed and slammed me down on the ground and started tying me up.
Didn't recognize anything about...
They had black masks on, black shirts, black pants. Every inch of skin was covered.
Samantha Wohlford tells officers she had been tied up, but she managed to use her nose to call her mum. Her mum then called her aunt to tell her to go round, and after this, she went and helped untie Samantha.
My mother was the first number on my call list. I just used my face.
In the house at the time of the break-in was Samantha, her husband Ernie, and 5 children, 3 of which were Ernie's. The children were asleep in their beds, but Ernie was nowhere to be found. The police asked Samantha what happened and what the intruders looked like. She told them that 3 or 4 people were all wearing black and that every inch of the skin was covered. The pair met online, and after talking for a while, they met up in person at a tattoo shop and started dating. They got married in 2014 and had 3 children together. Ernie had 2 jobs while Samantha wanted to become an actress and had a YouTube channel where she posted vlogs or how-to videos.
What's up, guys? Hey, y'all. I'm not just like, hey.
Hey, guys.
I don't really know what to say.
Samantha tells the officers on the scene the attackers blamed the home invasion on Ernie's dad being a snitch. She also says this in her police interview.
You hear him say anything else besides what you told us?
They said that it was because of his dad. And
Because of his dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said his dad narked on someone and got their man thrown behind bars.
Samantha details the horrific attack in the police interview. She claims that they had said things to taunt her husband whilst beating him. Things like, "How can you not appreciate what you have here? This beautiful woman, this beautiful family, how can you treat them so badly?" They did this all as they continued to beat him.
What's your first memory of what's going on? What's that?
Somebody jerking the blankets down, which startled me. And then something being pressed against my throat, and they grabbed me by the hair and started jerking me out of bed. I, at that point, wasn't even aware of what was going on with him until he already had me slammed face down on the ground and was tying my hands together. And I rolled my head and looked to the side and could see some commotion going on, but it was pitch black in my room. I just a bunch of, "Shut up, bitch, don't make any noise, don't make me have to hurt you, blah, 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 and hold still, hold your hands together." And I was trying to be as cooperative as possible because I didn't want to die. "I'll do whatever you say, just please don't kill me, I've got kids." Jordan put it to bed and slammed me down on the floor face down and pressed the blade that he had against my throat in between my shoulder blade. And while he's tying my hands, there's a bunch of fighting going on, but I can't tell who's who or what's going on, just that there's other commotion going on, so I knew that they wanted to woke up. And then somebody that was dealing with him said, "Get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here." And that's when he jerked me over, not far from the kids' bedroom. And I was praying to God, they never went over there and realized there was any kids in the house. And they kept hitting him, every time I kept tying things around his head because my eyes were adjusting at this point, and I'm able to see more. And what they were wrapped around his face was white. And they just kept wrapping around his face over and over. So basically, like, this part of his face down was completely wrapped up. I don't even know if he was able to breathe. I know that when they wanted an answer from him, they jerked it down like this. But before that, I don't even know if he was able to breathe. And they tied his hands on his back. And I don't know what they used to do that. I didn't see. And then they got him down the stairs and left me upstairs with a guy holding a blanket on me. And I could hear him hitting him in the living room and yelling, but I couldn't tell what was being said. And then they told them to bring me down. And that's when he brought me down. And it was like they were just using me as a tool to taunt him so that he would talk, and I don't even know about what.
The police on the scene who were checking out the house started to notice some things weren't adding up. They noticed that there wasn't much blood, although Samantha detailed how Ernie had been pistol whipped.
Do you know what they were hitting him with?
A gun!
They also commented on how the intruders must have known the layout and the exact rooms Samantha and Ernie were sleeping in.
I'm not really seeing a whole lot of blood, though, for somebody that was pistol whipped.
Scene's not really making sense with what she's telling me.
No. Everybody's wearing all black. Black shoes, no identifying marks on them. Have to either be familiar with the place to be able to do all that and know where they were asleep.
Investigators started to suspect Samantha wasn't telling the truth and somehow was involved. Also, if you take a look at some of her last YouTube videos, it was clear they were becoming darker and so the couple weren't getting along like they used to.
Because you got that fucking iPad in your hands.
Where?
At least you're paying attention. But only because of this fucking hilarious ass episode.
Hey YouTubers! Today a lot of shit pissed me off, so you guys get to listen to it.
His dad's not having a whole lot to do with this pregnancy, and that sucks.
I'm kind of screwed as far as dating goes because I date losers.
During her police interview, she was confronted about it, and her story quickly began to change. The pressure was being put on Samantha, and this is where her web of lies would unfold.
I think you know exactly who did this. I think the story's made up about your daddy, his daddy, and stuff like that. And I think you know. I think you know exactly who did this, and I think you're scared.
The only other thing.
Okay. See, I knew. You know, Sam. You know I'm not here lying to you. You know I know.
The only other thing I know, and I don't even know if I know.
Okay.
But it's a suspicion.
Okay.
I've been up at the hospital with my friend Charlotte.
Okay.
And she's got a guy there, and I swear to God I cannot go up there that I said any of this.
Okay.
Because they have a lot of friends around here, and my life will be in a lot of danger.
Okay.
I have a problem with talking to my friends about our problem.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets to talking about how a man shouldn't treat a woman that way, and how you don't do those things to a person,
Okay.
and he's going to deal with the situation.
Okay.
I didn't take him seriously.
Okay, you see, Sam, you know who did this. Okay, who is this guy?
His name's John.
John who?
His Facebook is Rebel, John Rebel.
What did you say when he said he's going to take care of that problem?
I just laughed at him. I thought he was joking.
So, now all of a sudden, why are you bringing him out? Because you know that it was him.
Because
why do you know it was him?
I just have this feeling like it was. Where did
We've got a search warrant for your phone. That phone's going to be ours for a while. Things are just not piecing together with your story.
Samantha claims she knew who may be behind it. After complaining to her friends about the problems in her relationship, she named him John Sanford. The police quickly arrested him and his brother-in-law, Jose Ponce. John quickly identified the third person in the attack, which was Octavius Rhymes. The three of them were detained, and John Sanford would tell authorities the full story.
Samantha talking about her relationship with me and Jay and my sister-in-law and all that, and me trying to talk to her and help her out and all that, because she seems like a good person to me. And she was explaining to me how he treats the kids and all that,
Sanford led the police into the woods where the three men had taken Ernie and sadly killed him. They walked his beaten body through the woods in just his boxers and discussed what they were going to do to kill him. John wanted to shoot Ernie, but he decided instead he would slit his throat, but before he could, Ponce shot him.
Oh yeah, he's dead. He's not gonna be alive.
As the police previously said to Samantha, her phone records were being checked. This is when officers made more chilling discoveries.
Are they getting anything off his phone?
They're trying to right now, so.
But so far nothing.
They haven't heard back yet.
When the police tell dispatch they need to ping Ernie's phone, Samantha sent a text at 2:30 AM to Octavius saying, "Kill Dave's phone, shut that shit down." Dave was a nickname for Ernie.
There's someone seen 0.86 miles from a residence in Pittsburgh.
You know anybody in Pittsburgh?
Contact Pittsburgh.
Dispatch come back with an address in Pittsburgh, and as the bodycam footage pans away from Samantha, she picks up her phone and sends a second text to Octavius that said, "Ditch phone, move." She then had a 30-second call with him right afterwards. It was becoming apparent that Samantha wasn't the innocent victim of a home invasion she had made herself to be, but the mastermind behind the murder of her husband. John Sanford and Jose Ponce pleaded guilty to the murder of Ernie and each received 50 years. Octavius Rhymes went to trial in 2 different counties and was convicted to 98 years. Samantha Wohlford, the mastermind behind the scenes, was also sentenced to 50 years for aggressive kidnapping, but later she was tried for murder and received 99 years because of the phone evidence. What do you think of this case? Comment your thoughts down below, and as always, thanks for watching and supporting our channel. Take care and we'll see you in the next video.